Okay, so we have Space War Arena being played on the Nintendo Switch. It is developed and published by Playchemy Games. It's a very fast-paced game where you launch units in an effort to defend your space station and take out the other enemy space station. And that's pretty much the game. And it's very fast-paced, have a lot of fun, very addicting. And here is the campaign here. The graphics are great. The audio is awesome. Everything about the game is really awesome. Definitely worth playing if you like strategy games. Definitely worth it. And here I'm playing a little bit of the campaign here, which you can when you play the missions, you unlock units and things. This is kind of neat. You can only play with the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons detached, so you can't play it in traditional controller mode, which I find kind of a hindrance. I wish that it was able to play with both Joy-Cons. If you have 4, I just feel like the single Joy-Cons tend to be kind of cramped depending on what you're playing. Do feel kind of small. So I think that's the only downside I have with the game. With the fact you can't play with both Joy-Cons. But other than that, it's a heck of a lot of fun. Definitely worth picking up for the Switch. Okay, so that was a campaign mission. We're looking at the shipyard. The shipyard is where you can pick what units you want to have at your disposal. Evolve, which we've purchased upgrades and additional ships. And here is versus mode here. So here you can play against the AI, or you can play with another person, and you have, I believe, 9 minutes to see who wins. Definitely a lot of fun. Definitely a lot more fun with 2 people, in my opinion. AIs tend to either be overcompensating or just plain dumb. So that's why I find playing with more than one person is definitely a lot more fun than playing by yourself. So here we have versus mode. This mode I'm playing with my wife. I think this is where the game really shines. Reminds me of like an action-packed chess game. Although, unlike chess, it's very fast-paced. Definitely awesome to be playing multiplayer. So she's choosing our ships there. This is the first time playing the game. This isn't a game she normally play, but I really need another player here. Okay, so I'm on the left, she's on the right. As you can see, some units just way overpower the other units. Definitely recommend this to any strategy game fans. Definitely worth checking out. Kind of reminds me of the old games, the General series. If you guys ever played that, they're old PC, DOS, Windows games. The game particularly coming to mind is Star General, where it's a grid based game where you take turns throwing units out there and trying to defeat the enemy. This reminds me a lot of that, only of course in real time and a lot more action oriented. So I'm really glad that this game kind of reminded me of that game. It's a great game. But it definitely reminds me of a way more action-packed, fast-paced Star General, which isn't a bad thing. The game is amazing, and this game's right up there. So if you guys are fans of the old General games, or want to just try an awesome space-oriented strategy game, this is definitely worth checking out. If you got a Switch, totally worth it. And they're ready to deliver their final blow and blow blow up the base of smithereens. One zip. Once she got the hang of it, though, she did actually beat me quite a few times. We'll go one more round here. The rounds can be pretty quick. But again, the graphics are awesome. The gameplay is awesome. The only downside I have, or the only downside I'd say with the game, is again the use of the single Joy-Con. I think using both Joy-Cons would definitely be an added benefit, because I feel the single Joy-Cons are just a bit too small, a bit too cramped. But I know what they were going for. They were going for being able to play the game with a player right out of the box, which is neat. I do commend them for that, but again, I think the option to use both Joy-Cons should have been there. But yeah, we're gonna do one more round here. Again, if you guys like this game, definitely worth picking up. It's not that expensive. It's a lot of fun. The games can be pretty quick. So definitely a lot of fun. But I will go and take this time to thank the developer for allowing me to view the game here on my channel. Definitely been a lot of fun. This has been a long time coming. I apologize for how it's taken to get this video out, but again, thank you so much for thank you to the developer for letting me review the game on my channel. It's been an amazing experience. Definitely worth picking up. And as always, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Until next time, take care and happy gaming.